Welcome back. He was original cast member of Good Morning America and an 8-year run on 2020. A lot of us remember him from the Geraldo Rivera Show.
And now he's living in Cleveland and hosting his radio show on WTAM. Geraldo Rivera joins us this morning with a look back on 50 years in broadcasting. Good morning, Geraldo.
Hi, Christy. Hi, Todd. How are you?
We are great. So talk about, you're a Clevelander now. Have you adjusted from the fast lane? Do you have some favorite eatery spots? What do you like here?
Well, I adjusted until yesterday's rainfall, and then my little Doan Brook became a raging river. I thought it was going to sweep the house away.
It's awful.
I got a big log in the middle of my lawn. I have to figure out how I'm going to get rid of it. But aside from that, I've had a wonderful, wonderful time. We've celebrated our 3rd anniversary here in this house. We love it. And our 2nd anniversary on WTAM 1100. So I'm fully employed here, still doing the Fox various hits on the channel. You know, it's wonderful. I just love it. The neighbors have been so gracious to us. You know, we're close to Erica's mom and stepdad. So you know, everything we dreamed 3 years ago when we moved here, Christy, has come true.
That's awesome. 50 years, obviously, what a career. Longer than most people would have in any job. So, you know, Al Primo picks you out when you're an attorney back in New York and to get you on the air as a reporter. Were you always a storyteller, or did you learn to become a good storyteller?
Oh, a great question, Todd. I never thought that I would be a reporter. In fact, I never considered it. Just never occurred to me. It wasn't anything that was in my radar. I went to law school. I graduated from Brooklyn Law School in 1969, and it was in the midst of chaos. You know, the anti-war movement, the civil rights movement, not unlike the most intense part of the social justice movement today. And they kind of discovered me. They asked me if I wanted to be on. They were in the process of integrating local news in New York. It's hard to believe, but 50 years ago, it was you know, it was not an integrated institution. It was all white men. To get women in was a big challenge, and then to get various minorities, African American and Latinos, was a challenge for Al Primo. But he wanted the news team to look like New York. He wanted it to look like, you know, the community that he sought to serve. And it's a great idea. The Eyewitness News team was born, and I cannot believe that 50 years ago today, I mean, it's my gold anniversary. I never expected it to go 50 years. I don't think I expected to live 50 years, the life I was living at the time. So I'm delighted to still be here and still be talking to you all this morning.
Geraldo, you talk about how everybody uses the platform and the power of television to complain about an issue, but there's been a way over the years that you've had success in changing that.
You know, Christy, it's funny how television news, I think, got into a rut where we got very good at exposing an alleged offense. We go to the gas station and they're selling bald tires or putting water in the gas or, you know, overcharging here or there, that kind of stuff. But we never went the next step, or didn't often enough go the next step to try to fix the problem we were complaining about. And I think that if I was a pioneer in anything, it was that. It was using the power of the local newsman to change the thing that was bothering me, to get the school administration to be responsive to the students in some way or other, or get the drugs off the specific corner, or support the cops in some other way, or start a fundraising crusade for the child who's ill or handicapped. So to be an activist and try to bring about change, positive social change, to make the world a little better place, that's kind of been my mantra, Todd and Christine.
50 years, Geraldo. How long do you expect to continue on?
50 more.
Well, like I said, Todd, I never expected to go 50 years. I get exhausted just thinking about it. And waking up this morning, I said, oh my God, I've been doing this for 50 years. You know, I'm older than the vast majority of people who watch. Right. When you think about it, I've been on television so long. most of my audience, including you two, have been born during my my career. So everybody's got a Geraldo story or a reference, whether it's Al Capone's vaults or
Right.
getting my nose broken in the brawl with the skinheads, or some of my more important stories. I've kind of grown up. My entire adult life, when you think about it, has been on television.
Yeah, but you seem to survive all these changes in technology. And so for those getting into the business, as we wrap this up, what's maybe some advice? What's your secret to those maybe currently in broadcasting or those who want to get into journalism?
Well, first of all, have the internet, which I didn't have when I started. Cell phones are a good addition too. Social media is helpful. I think that Christy, seriously, if I was going to give some advice, it's to stay engaged, stay fit. Try to meet as many of the real people in the community you're trying to serve as you possibly can. Get around. I miss this darn quarantine and plague has certainly thrown off my social life. I miss my old aunts. The Harbor Inn down in the flats, I feel negligent. I haven't been by to see my old friend Kenny, but I'll get there. Everything will reopen eventually. Vaccines right around the corner. Very excited that the debates are here on September 29th. I look forward to covering that. But just stay at it, stay active. I've been blessed by a head full of hair and a good waistline. That doesn't hurt, but it's by no means mandatory.
Geraldo, congratulations.
Yes.
So happy to talk to you. We'll, of
Big
course,
congrats.
catch the show at WTAM
Same
at 9
here.
a.m.
Thank you.
Thanks,
Very pleasant.
Geraldo.
Thanks very much. Thank
Congrats.
you.